Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Guys, in this video it's gonna be just about a quick update on what's going on in our trading account. Okay, for those of you that are watching this video for the first time on my channel or watching my channel for the first time, so in this channel it is very simple, guys. We do invest on options, stocks, cryptocurrency, all this good stuff, but everything that we do here, we have our LTI club, which it is long term investment. Why? Because we don't do things on the short term unless if we are trading options, and then our DTE, day to expiration, might vary between 1 week all the way up to 6 days. But when it comes to long-term investing like stocks, ETFs, things like that, to collect yield, passive income, dividends, are all about long-term investing. Okay, so of course our account, it is up this week, obviously, because if we come all the way down here, as you guys can see here, the market did recover a little bit this week, come all the way from the bottom here of roughly 4,800. But like I always say to you guys, you saw the account at this point here, the account was roughly 4k in profits. Okay, and I was telling all of you, the market has to drop, has to drop, has to drop, has to drop. What I mean has to drop is, I don't know if it's going to drop. I don't know if it must to drop. Nobody knows. But I'm saying has to drop is because it drops all the way down here. From here, we still roughly 10% down. From here, we had 4K. Down here, at 10% down, we are at 4K. But now, when this thing recover all the way up here, we do not come back at 4K. We come back like what? 7, 8, 9K. Why? Because, actually, let's measure that properly, okay? We have a pullback of roughly correction of 21. Now we up roughly 10. Okay, and the thing is, I was hoping this thing to come all the way down here, but it's okay. 20% is not bad. Okay, so here, when this thing recover here, because we bought so many things here and we still buy on a daily basis, like I'm gonna show it to you guys here. Let me go back to our transaction. Don't know if you can see. Look at this. We are buying here every single day, because guess what? I don't know, you don't know when the market is going to drop. We don't use guess, we don't use gambling, we do not use prediction, because now you guys can try indicators, fundamental analysis, all the BS news you see online, mainstream media. You don't know when the market's going to drop. It did drop 20%, it recovered 10%, and now you might ask me, is it going to touch the all-time highs again? I don't have a clue. I do hope we can drop even more, because the lower it goes on the short term, the more cheaper things we can buy, and the long term will win. Put that in your mind. If you don't have the LTI in your mind, my channel has nothing to offer to you. But as you guys can see here, we are buying pretty much every single day ETFs. Mainly why? Because we want to collect dividend, as you guys can see. Okay, our goal here in this channel, it is to get this account all the way up to $50,000 per year in dividend. This account's been up for roughly what? 3 months and a half. This small account here, don't forget, guys, we have a 9 figures account with IB, also probably a 6-figure account with TastyWorks. I think this recovered a little bit this week, and this is just education account. But we are going to take this account from 10K all the way to $1 million. How long is it gonna be? I don't have a clue, but the goal is to be able to collect passively $50,000 per year. And so far, if we keep on this pace, we're gonna end up with $1,800 this year. But look at this, no May, no June, July, all the way here yet. And as you guys can see, we are on an upwards trajectory here. We went from 23 to 70 to 241 to 249. Okay, but we still have to get something here this month in April as well. But our goal here is to keep increasing steady over time. Okay, we're not doing this thing here. We go here and here. Now that's not what you're looking after. We are after this thing here, steady growing this dividend account, because we can go from here from 22 all the way up to, let's say, $3,000 a month, $5,000 a month, which will give us exactly 60K per year, or maybe 4,000, whatever it is. But the goal is to be able to receive $50,000 per year in dividend on this account, okay? And we're not doing too bad whatsoever, as you guys can see. We have collected all these dividends so far. And if we go by monthly here, let me go back here, you guys can see. Look at this. This is not bad whatsoever, okay? We are doing very, very well. And by the way, if you want to get hold to this spreadsheet, the first link on the description below. And once you get hold to the spreadsheet, you can also join our Discord group. We'll give you a free pass to our Discord group, which you can see here all the challenge where we place the trades every single day. You get to see everything in our Discord group, and also the options trading as well, which it is this thing here, okay? Let me go back here. Right now, only have 2 option trades open. One it is in Ford. One it is on Ford, another one it is on SCHD. Why? Very simple, guys. You can call this whatever you like, all right? We start with options. Once we get assigned, we go to shares. Maybe we're gonna go to covered calls, or maybe we're gonna go to hold the shares for the LTI. Okay, if you're gonna go to covered calls, get assigned, guess what? We're gonna back to 0, and then we go back again. But main goal is to collect dividends and build a passive income of $50,000. That's why we're trading here SCHD and Ford, mainly to collect dividends. Because if we do get assigned here on the shares, I might not sell covered calls, because if we are deep in the money, guess what? There's no way we're gonna sell covered calls, because that's gonna work. The premium is gonna be very small, and because the premium is gonna be very small, we are going to convert this thing here to a LTI and gonna collect dividends every single month. If the price recover, we sell covered call. Thank you very much. We collect more premium. We drop our low. There's no way we can lose. Impossible. If we have the LTI in mind, if you trade good products like this, there's no way we can lose. If you try to be a genius on a short term, try to guess thing where there's no reason to guess, you're going to lose money. I'm not talking about here day trading, short-term trading, pattern trading, indicators, whatever, blah, blah, blah. None of this nonsense, okay? I do have, by the way, all my proprietary thing, whatever you want to call it, okay? I built all this thing here myself, not just this one here. I've got, I think, this one here. Here we go. I got all this thing here, which gives me pretty much the trigger points when I have to, let's say, a little bit more careful or a little bit more aggressive. But it doesn't mean I'm going to buy or not. I'm going to buy no matter what, as you guys saw. That thing that you just show is just for me to have an idea on what's going on, okay? But we are going to buy every single day, regardless where the market is. As you guys can see by month here, January, February, March, April, and May, we're going to still buy here and buy and buy and buy, because in the long term, guess what? The market has and must to go up, okay? So this is just an updating for you guys. Why now? If I come to let's say transactions, let me go down here. Let me see if I can get the chart here for you guys. Net liquidation value, that's the chart, okay? Look how beautiful it is. This chart cannot get better than this, okay? Let me put here so you guys can see the portfolio value over time. It cannot get better than this. If I do a log scale here, let's say a 5-10 years, all the way up to $1 million, is gonna be like this, guys. Okay, so you can have an idea. If you want to turn your portfolio to massive gains over the time, join our community. But you must have the LTI in mind. Otherwise, I have nothing to offer to you. For those of you that have 9-to-5, doctors, lawyers, plumbers, electricians, builders, personal trainers, whatever the hell you do in your life, there's nothing wrong to keep doing a 9-to-5, making money and pumping your portfolio. Why? Because this is very important. As you guys can see, all this thing here are extra contribution to the portfolio. The portfolio right now, it's only 3.7K in games with a market of 10%. If the market do recover to the all-time highs, this is going to be roughly 7,000. But as you guys can see, this little contribution here, this is what's going to make a massive difference on your portfolio over time, especially for those of you, let's say early 20. Let's say if you're 21 right now, example. By the time you're 45, my friend, guess what? You're never going to need a 9 to 5 anymore in your life with the power of compound and contributing to your portfolio. And so far this year, as you guys can see, the market is down roughly 10%. And we are up 16%. You might say, why is 0.02? This is because I'm taking a cut. Okay, this is not from the all-time high. This is from the last 12 months. Okay, in other words, it's from here, guys. Let me see here. It's from here, 227 days ago. That's all. This is not from this thing here. Okay, this is not from the high here, from the low. It's from this last 227 days. That's what we count. That's why you can see only 0.22 on this thing here, and here we are 16%. This difference between you buying a low, okay, like we do, and the people that just hold the market. And don't forget, we are pumping this thing here with the extra contribution as you saw below, and with option trading. All the premium here gained on this portfolio is going to buy more high yield ETFs for our portfolio, as you guys can see here down here. All this money here comes from contribution and option premium. In other words, we're doing everything to pump this portfolio as much as we can, all the way up to $1 million with a proper risk and trade management. Okay, so if you guys want to get hold to this dividend portfolio, you can click on the first link below, and you guys will be welcome to our trading community. But the dividends is not the main thing. You can go on many other websites and you can buy a tracking spreadsheet. The main thing is to know and learn exactly what we do. Okay, and one thing here, just to finish it off, for those of you that also trade options like myself, these are the main thing. Okay, for those of you that asked me before what this chart means, OPP and SPP, option buying power and stock buying power. Okay, guys, why now? I have 33.3 free in buying power with a market of 10% lower. Okay, and stocks, I can still buy 70% of the value of the portfolio in stocks. Amazing, because risk and trade management, it is what's going to define a profitable and a non-profitable option and stock trader. Okay, when I mean trader, is with the LTI in mind. Otherwise, forget about that. Okay, anyway, this is just a quick revision of our portfolio. We got plenty of holdings here, as you guys can see: EWZ, JEP, SVOL, MITS, Bytel, JEPQ, SHD, and SCHD. But these three here are our main, and it's going to turn up to be our main holdings. Over the time, over the years, this portfolio is going to grow from 10K all the way up to $1 million. Doesn't matter how long it takes. And eventually, you guys will find out that this is going to be the three main holdings, okay, according to my own back test. Why now I'm holding here a lot of Ford, a lot of EWZ, decent size of SVOL, and some of Bytel here, which is the Bitcoin ETF. But eventually these three here is going to be pretty much, let's say, 80 okay, to 90% of the portfolio, because we're buying this thing here on a daily basis. Okay, guys, thank you very much. I hope I have clarified and be transparent to all of you what we're doing here on Leca Finance. All the best, stay safe, and happy investing.